Greetings, my babies. Greetings, greetings, greetings. How are you babies doing? Guess what, y'all? God done came in here and done put some on me heavy. It was so heavy, y'all. Oh my God, I feel like a frog in my throat. I'm in the bathroom, I done took my shower, brushed my teeth. I'm up here putting my vitamin E oils all on my skin, looking at how I lost so much weight and how my skin is drooping, and I'm telling my skin how much I love it and I appreciate it and I thank it, and it's young and youthful. I'm sitting up there thanking God for my skin and how it's protected me, how my body has taken on so much to just keep me safe. Have y'all ever thought about that? Your body is your best friend, honey. Your body is your boo boo. So I'm sitting up here telling myself that I love it. Like I don't mean to say it, but I have to detach because I was appreciating myself. Then I began to, I had conditioned my hair, y'all. I still got conditioner in my hair. So while I'm conditioning my hair and massaging my oils in my hair and stuff, I'm asking God to give me some type of solution to hair growth. Like I want my hair to grow full. I want my hair to look like glory. I want my hair to be shoulder length like a shawl. And I love my natural hair. Like I love my natural hair. So I was thanking God for it because, wearing braids and stuff, your edges and everything get thin. And while I'm conditioning my hair and conditioning my hair, y'all, God started conditioning on me. He started conditioning my hair. And let me tell y'all what I mean by that. Knowledge. The word knowledge gave you hair. The reason you have hair is because of knowledge. That's why a lot of people like locks. They say hair is their antennas. Hair helps them get information. But see, I got a different thing on locks. I feel people that love the locks, don't get me wrong, yeah, and I feel you get knowledge because your knowledge do come from your hair. But I feel like when you lock it up, you lock up the knowledge and you keep it, and it don't flow freely, which is good to keep. It's good to keep, but does it flow freely? So I was thinking about hair and how people wear their hair in different styles and what people believe in their hair. So while I'm thinking about hair, guess what? Knowledge is steady pouring into my hair. So I told God that, could you let my hair grow according to my knowledge? Like to let me know where I'm at. Like let me know how much what a good job I'm doing by hair growth. Can you do that? Are you allowed to do that? Like show me my work through my hair. Just a symbol, just something to extra beautify me. And I used to have really, really long hair. And I would really like to get my hair back, but I would like my hair to represent something holy and something divine. So God started pouring into me and pouring into me. And let me tell you what condition my mind is in now. Now I condition my hair. Now God done conditioned my hair. And now the conditioning God done sinked into me. It done sinked all down in here. So y'all, I got to thinking about where I am in my life, where we are in our life. This is the knowledge that poured into me, just playing in my hair and rubbing on my skin and appreciating myself. I began to think, where am I? Where am I really? Have you ever asked that question? Where are you really? Not in location, but mentally. Like, where are you? So I began to think about the sitcom The Dome, right? Just a couple weeks ago, I binge watched The Dome. See, everything you do is for a reason. And I began to wonder if we are truly up under a dome and separated from the outside world. Are we in a place all by ourselves? Because you got to think, when people make movies, they have to get the concept. The person that's coming up with the movie in the beginning, the concept comes from the invisible world. Meaning they're witnessing something in the invisible world, and they're trying to bring it out here so we can see it. That idea of us being up under a dome didn't come from out of the blue. Everything you think of is already in here. Everything that come up in you is already in here if somebody else didn't place it and do it to you. But other than that, you know stuff that you don't remember that you know. But that movie, The Dome, got to me. Then I thought about the video I made about the crucifixion. Then I began to think about the cross. All this led to me rubbing in my little hair, y'all. I began to think about the cross. And I thought about how heavy that cross had to be. I thought about how back in the day trees used to walk. I thought about how in the Ethiopian Bible it speaks on that Jesus had to have a conversation with the tree to ask the tree, was it okay for this to go down? You can imagine the tree saying, no, 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 Lord, I don't want to do that to you. But he's saying, I got to go save my mind. I got to go save them. They're in trouble. I need to make a statement. They need to know that I was there. And I need to do something that would be seared in the memory of the minds. Y'all, even if there is an unbeliever, he's seen it, he's heard it, and it's in him. So I began to think deeper about that cross. And I just couldn't get my mind off the cross. How he dropped it. Then somebody tried to help him pick it up or something like that. Then he put it back on. Then he just carried it and carried it and carried it. Then I thought about him being nailed to the cross. Now in my world, things are alive. Nothing is dead. You think Jesus felt them nails going through his hand? Could you imagine the pain that the cross went through when they had to sever that nail through the Messiah's hand? Then it had to go through the cross. See, we ain't paying attention. See, I'm ripping the scales off of your eyes and I'm making you see spirit. Your spirit come out of the flesh. You don't have enough of this fake stuff. So imagine this cross having to bear the Messiah, having to be the ultimate witness. Now, I can imagine them other crosses, like the crosses with the thieves on them. I can imagine that just being wood. I can imagine that just, I think when you're anointed, that's when things become alive. Other than that, things are dead. Things are dead. That's why he said don't serve ungraven images. But when that cross was attached to Jesus, when that cross had to come into agreement with Jesus in order for this to go down. I want y'all to see how much you are loved. Even that tree had to love you. See, just don't give thanks to Jesus. Don't just give thanks to God. See, God is too small. I like how the Hermetic said, God is all. Give thanks and give praise to all. Because all played a part in saving us with our wretched, mean, selfish donkey butts. But you know what I really want to say. I'm trying to watch my mouth. And I'm taking my time with this one. You might want to scroll on. Because I'm finna hit y'all. I'm finna step out on your toes. I'm finna step on your ego. I'm finna snatch your pride. I'm finna pull the privilege rug out from up under your feet. And I'm finna show you what went into loving you and saving you. See, it wasn't just the Messiah that had to be in agreement. All of creation had to be in agreement. Water had to be in agreement. The ground had to be in agreement. The sky had to be in agreement. The wind had to be in agreement. The rocks had to be in agreement. If Mother Nature wanted to turn on us, it wouldn't be shit we can do. I'm sorry I had to say that. This is how disrespectful we are, right? We are every person that spit on him. We are every person that cursed him. We are every person that accused him of being evil and he wasn't. We are the persons that put the thorns on his head. We are even the person that pierced his side with the arrow. We are the mean, nasty people that whipped him. We are the mean, nasty people that gave him vinegar and hyssop water to drink when he said, I thirst. We, us, all of that represented the cross. Your sicknesses, your lying, your stealing, your cheating, most of all, your blasphemous words against the Creator. That wood represented all of that. That cross represented mankind. Even when it got too heavy to bear and he dropped us, he picked us right back up and put us right back on his back and continued to be whipped, beat, spit on, all of that. But let me tell y'all something. It all happened to Jesus. It didn't happen to the cross. Even though it should have, because the cross represents us. Jesus said, no, you won't hit them. You won't hurt them. You won't spit on them. They won't bear them names. You will not abuse them. That cross standing up there tall like that, and Jesus being nailed to it, was him saying, whatever you got to say to them, you say it to me. Whatever you got to do to them, you gonna do it to me. Oh, whatever you got planned for them, oh, you're gonna have to deal with me. Oh, you want them? you gonna have to come through me. I bought them. They belong to me. They are me. We are one. We're nailed together. You don't get one without the other, baby. If you see one, you gonna see both. If you talk to one, you gonna talk to both. If you want to be around one, you gonna be around both. I ain't never leaving. I ain't never leaving. I ain't never leaving. I love this person. This is my person. This who I love. I'm not going nowhere. You want to tell them they weak, I'm going to tell them they strong. You want to tell them they ain't nothing, I'm going to tell them everything that they could be and are. You want to lie to them, I'm going to tell them the truth. Because I get the truth from the Creator. This is what that cross represents. This is what the crucifixion represents. Now, let me tell you why the crucifixion had to take place. Because like I told you in the other video, the mind is the creator. When the creator looked into water, he saw his reflection for the first time. He's a creator God. Y'all, he can't stand next to nothing without meshing with it. His reflection became his child. Water is the mother. So he can be with his child, his reflection, his face. And if you want to argue with me, then tell me why he's the only one that can go to the Creator, the only one. Makes sense, his face can return back to him, right? It won't be somebody else's face, his face. Go with me in the spirit realm. Take your skin off, baby. I know this is a lot to digest, but thank God somebody here can tell you the truth. Ask your soul if I'm telling the truth. Don't ask yourself. Ask your soul, am I telling the truth? Now, in order for God to be with his reflection, he created a mind. And he put everything that he is into the mind. And he gave it to his reflection as a pet, as a confidant, as a friend. Isn't Jesus all of this? Isn't the Messiah all of this to you? Right? God is in the realm all by himself. You can't be in the presence of God. He's too holy. So it's realms, it's different realms. Now, what happened with us? If you notice, everything in creation obeys God except us. I'm going to say this again. And I dare you to argue with me. We are the most wicked, the most wretched, the most evil of all of God's creation, when we are the most blessed. We were made in his image, y'all. Made to look like him, walk like him, talk like him. He wanted, when creation saw you, for creation to treat you like it would him. But we took on other things that was not of God, and it changed our look. So let me tell you what happened. In the Kabbalah, it states that wisdom went off on her own. And if you read the scriptures, the holy tablets, they talk about Sophia. They can name her Sophia, but wisdom. God's words are alive, people. Okay? Wisdom went off on her own and started thinking like we all do. We all go off on our own. And sometimes we think road, but see, with God, He creates. So without counterparts, you create ungodly things. You create things in the shadow, things in the darkness, not in the light. Like when she created, she didn't have faith with her. She didn't have love with her. She didn't have peace with her. She didn't have temperance with her. She didn't have long suffering with her. She was off on her own thinking, well, if I was to. And when she did that, she created a serpent like being. This startled her because it did not look like her. It did not look like the rest of them. And she knew she could not show this thing to them. It says that only life knew what she did. So she hid the thing off in a whole realm all by itself. Be careful who you hate and why you hate them, because you never know why a person is the way they are. Their upbringing has a lot to do with who they are. Now, this thing was thrown away, not cared for, abandoned by wisdom. This deep, y'all. So the thing started mating with stuff because it's still God. It's still God. See, that little serpent thing still God. It just went made with everything that God is. It was missing some stuff. So it's over there mating with stuff on the planet. You know what I'm saying? And then that mother started saying, I'm the only God. When he said that, his voice rang throughout eternity and it was heard. He said, there's no other God but me. I'm a jealous God that cracked the heavens open. They said somebody need to go let him know he wrong. This can't be God saying this against himself. Something is wrong. So y'all, they went down to the little thing and they tried to talk to him. They tried to work some stuff out with him. And that's how we came about. And that's how the mind got into us. And that's how every word had something to do with creating some part of our body. See, we good and evil. We're everything, y'all. That's where the jealousy set in. See, a word is just a word. So they can only be what they are. But they created a being that held all of their essence, that held all of the words, that made us more powerful than them, that made us more valuable than them, that made us more special than them. See, even when they messed up, they created something awesome. So don't think every time you mess up, it's the end of the world. Sometimes your mess up might be the best blessing in the world. It wouldn't have worked out if you would have did it right. So don't be so quick to judge yourself. When God saw that, he fell in love with it. So it makes perfect sense that Jesus would be the one, the Messiah, the Christ. I have to say this for y'all non-believers. Christ, the Messiah, found a man that was pure enough and loved him enough and jumped into him, and his name was Jesus. Can he jump into you and wear your name? See, it's all about a name. Hallowed be thy name. Are you hallowed? Can God come into you and use you and be you and present himself as you? This is what Jesus was able to do. This is the whole purpose of Jesus. And he exemplified that even a man can love God that much and hold God that much. That's what Jesus represented, y'all. People hate the truth. The truth is what get abused. Lies don't. Truth get torn to pieces. But if you can imagine Jesus on that cross nailed to you, protecting you, not letting you be hurt, not letting nothing come to you. Remember, he went to hell, he took the keys. He went to death, he took the sting. He is the one that can get you in the belief of him, the belief in the name, the belief in the act, the belief in the energy, the belief in the love. See, it go deeper than a dang on person. This for any religion. This is in all of the religions. It don't matter who the name is. God wore it. And he had to put on different names to get to different people in different cultures and different nationalities. You're a suit. You're a suit of arms. Well, are you a suit of arms? Are you a suit that God can walk in and spoke? Are you holy enough for God to put you on? Jesus was. Krishna was. Buddha was. See, it don't matter. It don't matter about the name. It's the power inside the name. And they took it out the Bible when they say, if you pray in my name, then it'll happen. No. It say if you pray inside my name, meaning you got to jump in that energy. You got to put that energy on. You got to be that energy. You got to walk that energy. You got to talk that energy. You got to act like that energy. You got to mimic that energy. Come on, you the reflection of God. You're his face. You're his countenance. You see? Now, when this thing happened with wisdom, and they had to go over there and get the little serpent-like being, free thinking was created, guys. This was the parable of the fruit on the tree. He said, oh, if they would have ate from the tree of life, ooh, they really would have been like us. But now they know the knowledge of good and evil. We going around eating ourselves. We eating from ourselves. God didn't want us to eat from ourselves. But he wanted us to eat from him. But now since we ate, now he got to get in us. So you got to eat from yourself in order to get him. We changed the game. You got to eat from yourself in order to get him. You got to get to know yourself in order to know him. So since we're free thinkers and we do everything with on purpose and we have free will, y'all think God got us where the holy place said? Hell no, we'll tear that crap up. Look at how evil we treat each other. Look at the wars we start. We can't even stand each other for the color of our skin. Do you honestly think that we are not separated from the goodness? Why do you think our job is to try to prove that we good enough to go there? Because God ain't gonna trust no liar. Can't no liar get in. It's a kingdom. It's a kingdom that exists that you don't get in if you ain't right. And you teleport there. You can be there anytime. You don't have to stay up under the dome. The dome is created to keep you from escaping and putting your BS on the good. It says in them books, in them long ancient books, that when Satan entered, when he got up in heaven, right? He was so goddamn beautiful. He was so goddamn fine. You know why? Because he looked like choice. He looked like decision. He looked like something they never seen before. So just for them looking at him and desiring him, they sinned. Looking at him, they wanted to know him. It's like they had sex with him time they seen him, so they had to go. But then you had some didn't care what he looked like. They were too in love with the glory of God. And they said, no, I'm not leaving here. And they said the reason the jealousy kicked in so bad because one of the sons of the little serpent-like being that was created, when he saw the light for the first time, he fell in love with it. And the light took him from amongst them. And I think he became Lord over truth or justice. So he was given a high position in righteousness. And that's who he just fell in love with. He fell in love with the light when he seen it. Now, for you people who looking for the Messiah, he hang in the low places. So if you're a nobody, get ready to be somebody, because he hang with the nothings. He hang with the rejects. See, the information I'm giving y'all is from rejected stuff. See, they throwed all the good stuff away. And by me being a reject, I'm out here picking this stuff up, reading the stuff they said, oh, we taking this out. We don't want this in here. Oh, I'm looking at it because I'm out here. I'm out here. And I don't want to be up under the dome. I want to get into the kingdom. I don't heard too much good stuff about the kingdom. And by me thinking correctly, I've had glimpses of the kingdom. I've actually teleported to the kingdom. I've been in the kingdom. I know the kingdom exists. So while I'm here, I'm trying to get y'all to get to the kingdom too. But I want y'all to think about that crucifixion. And think about it. We're in hell. We're where if you say something, it manifests. Y'all, it could be good or evil. That stuff can't be unleashed in the realms of obedience. We wretched, y'all. We don't act right. We sometimed it. We go with the wind at times. We change like the weather. We out of order. We don't listen. If God say there's a prison for the stars that don't come out and shine at night, what the hell y'all think we are with our hard-headed asses? Do you honestly think we are where the good, the holy, the righteous, though that's why we in our mind we trying to get there, because we know this ain't right. We know we out of place. But you were birthed into darkness. You weren't born into darkness. God created you, right? And you had to lessen yourself to come here. So you were birthed here. This ain't when you was born at. No. You was birthed here. This is your birthplace for you being in this body to contain you. Because you are God. Because you do have so much power. And to dumb you down. Now you in this body. You get to undumb yourself down. Make yourself rise and relearn. Now you get to respect what you once had. That's all. We didn't appreciate it. We looked over there. They were twerking. They were clubbing. And we was all over here like, wow, that seems so fun. But we didn't know that John came with disease. It came with death. It came with hatred. It came with cheating. It came with lies. It came with lust. It came with addictions and habits. Yeah, it's fun over there, but boy, you don't be right when you go over there. You don't be right. And the thing about it, you beg to go back. See, you know you come from somewhere good. Once you get tired of this, you want to go home. But you can't come home dirty. You can't come home nasty. You can't come home stinking. You can't come home drunk. You can't come home still disrespectful. You can't come home wrong. This is the prodigal son. When you come home, you got to be ready to be right. Then God gonna call on the servants and tell them to go on and bathe them. Go on and dress him correctly. And it's like you never left. Nobody ain't gonna throw nothing up in your face. He wants you to go on out there so you can see. So when you come back, you don't have nothing to complain about, nothing to fuss about. You can't say, well, God, this. No, because you done seen it. You done went over there. And you free to go back. You free to go back. Well, more people ain't gonna go back. They're like, I'm good. That's me. I'm good. I'm good, Lord. I'm chilling over here. It's peaceful. It's better over here. It's life over here. It's no death over here. Whatever get thrown at me over here, it get fixed somehow. The crucifixion was to show you how special you are, right? So y'all, while I was going through this and after I got this lesson down packed in me, I picked up the phone because I said, maybe I'll make this a TikTok message. Make it for 10 minutes, because you don't get but 10 minutes. And right when I picked up TikTok, they already have stuff on there. It was a For You thing on there. And when I looked at it, tell me why it was about a man explaining that he had to do a lecture on molecular bio something cell stuff, and the man was telling him to talk about laminin. And when he looked into laminin and seen exactly what laminin was, he got excited, y'all. And when he showed the picture of laminin, tell me why it was a cross inside our cells. So you see that this was his way of telling you that he's nailed to you. He's in here. He's not going nowhere. Everything that he is, you are. He brought the heavens with him. You're not alone. You've never been alone. You were purchased. You were bought. I shed blood for you. Stop coming at me trying to get stuff out of the sea of forgetfulness. Stop coming to me asking me for hurt and pain. I don't have it for you. I took it. I ate it. It's gone. I got rid of it. Stop creating it for yourself. You're making this job more harder than it should be. Don't you see I reject all of that? Don't you see I won't let none of that in here? Don't you see I love you? I'm not finna let them insults soak in here. You think I'm finna let you believe that about yourself? No. He's stuck to us, y'all. He's in our cellular structure. This is the way Spirit speaks. Your scripture is a love letter. Stop looking at them acts as if it just happened to them people. Man, it's explaining you. It's explaining how you work inside this body. It explains to you what's going on inside your body. And do you know we are abusing Christ every day? We are abusing the Messiah every day. We still got that man nailed to the cross and doing all that crazy stuff to him. We keep piercing him in the side to see if he dead. Piercing him in the side to see if he dead. So y'all think my hair got knowledge? Do you think my hair got condition? Y'all think my hair gonna grow down the hill like I want it to? Because I want it to be like a shawl. A little curly, bushy shawl. They say your hair is antenna. The knowledge come from the heavens. Should I lock it up, y'all, to make sure the information stick? Or should I let it just go in and hang and flow freely and just drip all around? That's how I'm looking at. I look at things in the spirit, y'all. But the next time Easter come up, don't look at Easter the way they making y'all look at Easter. It's not about eggs and a bunny. They mixing, screwing, and making babies and fornicating and having orgies up with Jesus' resurrection. Don't disrespect. Don't get any dumb, made up holidays. What in the world of resurrection got to do with screwing and being all horny and screwing like I don't know what? You see how they prostitute him? Don't help them. Don't help them. But if you didn't learn today, you learned today. If you are a believer, you are in the best position. It's a blessing in knowing that he's nailed to you and you can get a relationship with him, than not knowing that he nailed to you and you just doing all the hurtful stuff to him. It's there, y'all, whether you want to believe it or not. It's in your DNA. You going to rip your DNA out. You going to take another book and cut your DNA out for having the cross in it. You going to undo it. How you going to change the word? How you going to change the structure of your cellular makeup? You can't change that event. It happened. And the event represents you. It's an allegory. It's a parable. It's the way heaven speaks. But he got you. He nailed to you. Anybody coming for you, guess what? They getting him. Anybody want to hurt you, guess what? They getting him. And everything that come with him. Y'all people that want to talk about me, good luck. You want to dig a ditch for me, good luck. You want to set me up for failure, good luck. Because it ain't me, baby. Bubba, I ain't there. I ain't there, Bubba. I'm Jesus. Me. He's nailed to me. The reflection of God, his face, is my face. God's face is my face. No wonder when I look up at him and I talk, he answers. No wonder he hangs in here all the time. No wonder I can hear. I am what that crucifixion was. I am what that crucifixion meant. I am salvation. See that? That was for me. That was for me. If you want this to be for you, you can let it be for you too. If you want it to be for you, hit the like button. If you look at this video and you don't hit the like button, then this one for you. Jesus ain't for you. The Messiah ain't for you. The act ain't for you. The crucifixion ain't for you. And he's not nailed to you, so you don't have no protection. Good luck walking through this matrix of bullshit. Because, boy, the key is getting through it without losing yourself. Getting through it without coming detached from him. That belief, that love, that strive, that urge, that desire, that pull, that beautiful pull. That's the silver cord. That's how they know you. You connected. You still connected. You ain't went nowhere. So I hope this helps someone. Like, and subscribe to my channel. And the next time, if you got a cross on your neck, you got a cross in your house. See, it says don't serve ungraven images. See, a lot of people tell you, oh, don't put that cross in your house. Put that cross down. No, you need to pick that cross up and say, this was me. This is me. I agreed to let him die for all my BS. I agreed to let him take on all my punishment, all my pain. And he said, I could throw it into the sea of forgetfulness and you never have to think or worry about it again. But y'all nigga rigoroles or coasers want to go swimming in it, want to go deep diving in it, want to go fishing in it. Y'all looking for the sea of forgetfulness, ain't you? Don't want nothing but pain. Some of y'all love pain, but you love to hurt. You love to hurt. Well, happy swimming, because, boy, I don't want no parts of the sea of forgetfulness. And I want to thank the Creator for coming up with such a loving plan to save me. I'm going to say thank you for me. I don't know about you, because I can't say thank you for you. I don't know how grateful you is. You know what I'm saying? You might be a teeny bit grateful. I'm grateful, because I get it. I get it. That cross is me. I'm the cell. He's nailed to me. And he's still alive, y'all. He's nailed to me. And he risen in me. He's nailed to me and he's risen in me. Tell me that ain't power. That ain't power. Some of y'all ought to be grateful right about now. Some of y'all ought to be shouting, because how many times have you failed and he picked you right back up and put you on your back? How many times have he stood in front of you and made you miss that blow that you deserve to get, that you earned, that you begged for, that you created, and then you go back to try to get it again and he's standing in front of you. Go find a gun this time to do stuff with. He's standing in front of the bullet. Now you want to go do something, somebody got to go get a knife. He's standing in front of it. You get wickeder and wickeder and wickeder. And he get more loving and more loving and more loving and more protective and more protective and more protective until he just get it. You don't want him. You don't appreciate him. And ain't no need of making you suffer, because trying to love him is hurting you more than anything. Trying to do right is hurting you more than anything. But when God knows it's something good in you, it don't matter if you see it or not. Before he let you destroy the good that he know that's in there, he will pluck your butt out. Pluck you up and you'll be no more. He ain't finna let his goodness go to waste. And he ain't finna let our crazy butts out on this planet. We got to be up under the dome. Because we ain't right, y'all. And we don't deserve to be where all the good at. That's why we feel like we're not worthy when something good happens to us. Because we're down here with the BS. But guess what? This is where Jesus is. This is where the Messiah is. He hang down here with us. And he's teaching us how to get out from up under this. And he helped us get out. He helped us get out. If this helped you, type yeah. Type yeah. It helped me. Okay, I'm going to leave y'all people alone. I guess I'll go rinse my hair out now and stuff. Been in here long enough. I'm conditioned, God. I'm conditioned. Are you conditioned? Did God just recondition us or what? Now when I look at a cross, I'm going to see myself. When I look at a cross, I'ma thank God. So you know when he exorcising demons, right? When they exorcising demons, guess who they put in front of the demon to make the demon leave? You. Hey, that just came. I finna get off of here. Boy, if I stay on here, stuff will still, it'll keep coming. So, you scare the demon. You run the demon off. That's why he said, oh, ye of little faith. You run the demon off. You full of God. You the one got the power. So, they put you in front of the demon. And the demon go, ah. See, y'all ain't thinking. Y'all ain't thinking. They putting Jesus and you in front of. Because you and Jesus are one. That cross represents one. Remember, they said when Jesus was in the tomb, somebody witnessed the tree and Jesus walking together when he came out the tomb. Guess who he walked away with? The tree, the cross, you. He saved you. He came for you. His mission was accomplished with you. Can you imagine them two making that big old act, creating that big drama, and then getting up at the end saying, we did that, didn't we? You think they got it? I hope they got it. You think they understand now? They life. God, Jesus' life. You can't kill life. But he had to play the role so you can get it. But I can imagine him in that tree sitting down having a conversation about that whole drama that went down. And that tree had to tell the Messiah how he felt about doing that. Boy, the spirit realm is beautiful. I can imagine what that tree was saying. I didn't want to do it, but I know it had to be done. And then I can imagine when the tree got to glory, how the heavens praised the tree. You. For hanging in there, allowing that to happen, allowing yourself to be a living sacrifice. I can imagine heaven throwing a party for that tree because something great had been accomplished. Now mankind had something to look back on. So the next time you wear your cross, keep in mind that you are the cross. Jesus bared you in all your mess and all your ugliness. He bared it. He toted it. He suffered and he didn't mind. So now you can say, by his stripes, I were healed. I was healed. I am healed. He carried me on his back. He went to death, kicked his ass. He went to hell, took the keys. He made a way for me to be free. To be free to make my choices and come home when I want to. Y'all know I ain't leaving. I ain't leaving this prodigal daughter home, but y'all can have that out there. I don't have enough. Go home, y'all. Go home. Claim your inheritance. Go home, be loved. Go home and be treated decent. Go home and be treated with real love. Go home where you're wanted. You're not wanted out here. You're not liked out here. You're not loved out here. And you don't look like they look out here. Go home. You'll never fit in. That's why you feel like you don't fit in. Because you don't. You're in the wrong place. Go home. Okay? Go home. Next time, go buy you a cross necklace and say, I'm home. I'm home. Let your cross mean that now. I'm home. Cause they say these little stuff means bad. It depends on the person who building this stuff. Somebody had got on me for wearing my evil eye. Man, I need to bring these scriptures out that tell you sigils and stuff like that was used back in the day for good or evil. It depends on the person making it. It depends on the person wearing it. See, it ain't because it's somebody else made it evil. You could take something evil and add some love to it, and it won't be evil no more. Why you think God told you you are the redeemer? You are to redeem. You are to reconcile. Your job is to turn all the bad objects that was made with bad intent into light. So don't talk about my evil eye necklace no more. I know exactly why I wear my evil eye necklace. I know exactly how it originated. I know exactly what the naysayers got to say. But baby, my evil eye, the intentions on my evil eye, you don't want none. It see everything. And aren't I safe? Aren't I safe? Am I in danger? No. No. So I know why I wear my evil eye. Do you know why you wear your evil eye? Do you wear your evil eye because everybody else do it? Remember, you fast how you supposed to fast on your own. You praise God how you praise God on your own. You praise God how everybody else do. So how in the world my necklace gonna mean what your necklace mean? It don't. Just cause they look the same don't mean that. Ain't you ever heard of synonyms and homonyms? Words sound the same but mean different. Words spell the same but mean different. Well, the same thing for objects. Same thing. And all of it is a word. All of it is a word, and it has no power unless it gets intent. I love you. Don't come for me. See, the girl got something for everything. I'm equipped over here. I'm full. I'm full. Don't do stuff and don't know why you doing it. Don't put on it and don't know why you putting it on. And you should be able to protect your light. Anybody who you got something on, somebody's got something to say, you need to be able to tell them why you got it on. But you didn't know. Because some people think everything evil and they stay away from the good stuff because they so scared they think everything evil. Everything evil. Even this message I gave you was evil. Why somebody gonna have something to say about what I said. Somebody gonna try to prove me wrong. Somebody gonna call me a lie. But then the words say when God speak, that spirit don't needs to be consulted. You can't consult what I said. Because what I said, your soul is like, yes. Yes, everything in you is agreeing with what I said right now. And if it's not, it's because you're you. And you do that thing that you do. And you keep your wall up and your guard up and you got your mind closed off. And you scared to read another book if it ain't the Bible. I get it. I get it. I get it. But for you adventure seekers, I pray this message bless you. And I'm finna leave y'all people alone. Have a nice night.